Hey YouTube, it's Space Jam Tarts V3. Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to overclock AMD Phenom II X4 965 Black Edition to 4 gigahertz. Pretty much almost any motherboard. Not all have the capability to do it what I'm doing, but let's get started. I've already done this here. So as you can see, I'm already at 4,000 megahertz. 4 gigahertz, in other words. Let me open up, whatchamacallit, CPU ID here. So here we see all my specifications. My core clock is at 4,000. Multiplier is set at 20. The Black Editions, you don't have to mess with the You don't have to mess with the FSB pretty much at all, unless your motherboard is honestly crappy. Usually you can just up the multiplier to 20 and bump up the voltage from normal. Some BIOSes have an option to view your hardware health status, and you would usually look for your CPU VID there and your vCore. Usually it's around 1.46, 1.47. I actually upped mine to 1.5, and it works like a charm. So I will see you in the BIOS, and yeah, I'll see you there. Right, we're opening up the BIOS right now. Sorry about my constant clearing of my throat. I have a little cold. Yeah, this isn't your normal BIOS. This is a UEFI BIOS from MSI. Honestly, I have one of MSI's crappier motherboards. It's 970A G46. So it's kind of crappy. Anyways, on a traditional BIOS, you would go to your don't remember what it's called, but it's usually up in the right hand corner over here. I haven't used a traditional BIOS in about a year because I got this because my original MSI motherboard had fried. My cousin, I lent it to my cousin, and he decided he wanted to play with it without screwing in some standoffs. Fried the whole thing. So I got this thing. Anyways, usually it would be up in the corner, but since I have a UEFI BIOS, I'm going to show you how to do it on here. But I'm not going to use the mouse, because that would be just gay. Alright, so you see your FSB frequency. On the Black Editions, you don't need to change that at all. You can just come here. I don't know if you can see that. Usually just click 20 and 4,000 megahertz right off the bat. If you do that, it doesn't change any of your ratios. Your DRAM timings are all stock. But if you can't do that, I mean, I would say, let's see. Let's do 18.5. Hold on. Just drop my watch. And then we would go to, what's that, 3.7? You do 217 would be your FSB, but see how it upped my CPU NB, and I know you can't see it because I have that giant ass spider crack in my screen. Yeah, never play with an airsoft gun while you are playing Call of Duty. I can warn you that right now. It sucks. It's an Acer GD 235 HD 3D monitor, and pretty much ruined it. So that's a lesson there for you. Don't fuck with guns. So, as I was saying, yeah, just 200, change your multiplier to 20. And now we go to the voltage. I don't know if you can see that. My voltage is set at 1.5. It is quite sensitive. This one works for me. You can do anything from 4.9 to about right here at 1.507. You're really not supposed to go over past 1.5. AMD's danger zone is at 1.5. But my motherboard also supports the Bulldozer series AM3 Plus sockets, so it comes with a whole bunch of other like I could go up to fucking 2 volts. It's like insane. I could fry my computer right here. But so yeah, 1.5 around there is good. F10, enter, saves, and get this booted up, and I'll meet you on Prime 95. Alright guys, we're back to the PC. As you can see, again, I'm at 4,000 megahertz. 44 degrees Celsius, that's not bad. My room is scorching hot right now, so that's gonna be like that even with my liquid cooling. I got a custom loop from Larcool. Anyways, let's open up Prime 95. I would just do blend test. If you don't have anything to worry about it, parts, maybe RAM that's corrupt, you just blend test. As you can see, computer just lagged like a bitch. Right now, you will see it's 50 degrees. I usually only get to about 52. I mean, that's not bad. For liquid cooling, I should be getting much lower. But my fan setup is weird right now. I don't have a push-pull config. I just have a push, and my 2 front fans are pushing also. So it's pretty much positive pressure right now. I don't have very good airflow. You would just let this run for about, if you want to make sure it's good, I would say 24 hours, 12 hours. I recommend 24, but 12 is good enough. If you're not going to crash in 12 hours, then you're not going to crash in 24 unless you did something wrong, or you just have a faulty CPU. Because if you can run this thing for 12 hours without blue screening, you should be able to run it for 24 hours without blue screening, unless you have obviously a faulty CPU, like I said. But I usually run it for about 10 minutes, which is usually 4 or 5 tests. So I do that. If it tests through that, I just say fuck it. I just play some games. Yeah, but that's how you pretty much overclock a Phenom 965 Extreme from AMD to 4.0 gigahertz. Just take a second and hit the like and subscribe button right underneath the video. I really appreciate it. Alright, thanks guys.